Mary and Esther were best of friends from childhood. Mary was the intelligent one. She loved school. She did most of the assignments given to them at school. She assisted Esther academically. The two friendship was well known by everyone in their environment. On the other hand, Esther was the dull one. Although what she lacked in brains, she gained in the kitchen. Esther loved to cook. Cooking was a big part of her. She started cooking with her grandmother as early as she could remember. Esther's cooking was always top-notch. Then Mary, on the other hand, never loved cooking. She always hides herself anytime her mother asked her for assistance in the kitchen. This continued like that until Mary got her admission into the university. Esther, on the other hand, went to catering school to perfect the act of cooking. By the time Mary graduated from the university, Esther was already doing very well for herself. After graduation, Mary searched for a job but couldn't see. She became frustrated. She had to look for her friend Esther, who was already making it. Mary pleaded with Esther to allow her stay and serve her in her shop. Esther, without hesitation, accepted. In fact, Esther treated Mary with utmost respect and kindness. Soon, Mary started cooking. One day, Mary was quarreling with Esther. When Mary told Esther that she's not a good friend, Esther surprisingly asked Mary what she meant. Mary told Esther that she was supposed to make her a co-owner of her restaurant, considering the fact that they were best of friends. Esther was still shocked and surprised and was asking Mary where all these talks were coming from. But Mary simply told Esther that she quit, that she was tired of being her assistant, that Mary, is better than her. After all, she is more intelligent and she's even more educated. She left Esther, who was still standing and shocked. Esther went home that day and was crying. She narrated all that happened between her and Mary to her mother. Her mother simply consoled her. Weeks later, it was heard that Mary had started her own restaurant business. At first, Esther didn't believe it. Esther called it a mere gossip that Mary, she knew, had no interest in becoming a cook, and even if she did, that she would have told her, considering how close they were. But the rumors kept coming. Esther was now losing her customers. She cooks and nobody would come and patronize her. This was very strange to her, and by now the rumors were becoming more intense. Everyone was talking about the beautiful rice seller that just opened her restaurant. Esther thought it was wise to go and see for herself. Esther left her restaurant and went to the new popular spot. When Esther got there, she was so shocked by what she saw. People queued to buy food. The food itself was even more expensive than the price she sold at her own shop. As if that wasn't enough, customers also washed plates themselves. They didn't mind. As long as the food will get to them, they will wash plates. Esther was still amazed. She wanted to know who the seller was. She got closer. That was when she saw that it was her friend Mary that is truly the owner of this bustling new restaurant. Esther didn't know what to say or do. Esther had to wipe her eyes to be very sure about what she was saying. It was her, Mary, her best friend. She wanted to talk with her, but the crowd was much. She left and said that she would come back next time to see her friend, Mary. When Esther got home, she reviewed the shocking thing that she saw. Esther's mother didn't even know what to say. She simply told her daughter that all she needed was to pray hard and work hard. Esther took her mother's advice and was praying, but then things became worse. She then went back to see Mary one more time. This time around, Esther met Mary and pleaded with Mary to please lend her some money so that she can help rebuild her business. That her business is already down. Mary laughed at her friend so loud and told her that she doesn't have any money to give her. Esther didn't know when she started crying. But Mary didn't care. She just called her customer to queue up that food was ready. Esther was just standing there, shocked. Esther's once business was now folded. Esther didn't give up. She started selling food stuff by the roadside. Mary would pass her and patronize others except her. Even if Esther called her to come and patronize her, she wouldn't even answer her. One thing was now very common in their environment, and that was a severe stomach problem. Some people who were unlucky died from the stomach pain. A man whose wife happens to be one of the people whose life was in danger and at the hospital at this moment decided to investigate Mary, the popular food seller. This man was very, very sure that whatever that was happening to his wife was coming from Mary's shop, because Mary's food was the last thing his wife ate before he started suffering from the severe food poisoning, according to the doctor. Henry decided to get to the root of the matter. He started visiting the popular food vendor shop, and while he visited, he always leaves his balance with Mary. He will buy food, then give her excess money. And when Mary wants to give him his balance, he simply asks her to use it. As a fine, beautiful cook, she deserves money. Mary was beginning to fall for him. After all, why wouldn't she? Henry was a good-looking guy who really ticked Mary's boss. Mary now sees Henry as her potential husband. One day, as their friendship grew, Mary went to her shop, and that morning she didn't know that Henry was following her. So when Mary got to her shop and opened it, the next thing Henry shocked him. Mary was adding the blood from her menstrual pad to her food. Henry was already recording Mary's actions. Mary turned and saw Henry. Then she started begging Henry not to reveal what he had seen. Henry, on the other hand, started shouting, calling on everyone to come and see what his eyes just saw. Soon, everywhere was crowded. People stormed Mary's shop, and when Henry played the video to them, they ended up beating up Mary. They beat her up and asked her to confess, else they would set her ablaze. That was how Mary confessed on visiting a wizard who, after preparing a charm for her, asked her to always use the charm and her menstrual blood together, then add it to her food that she will always serve her customers. Everybody screamed. People also asked her how she was able to get menstrual blood each time she wasn't menstruating. She said that she always sent someone through the help of the wizard to pick up people's used pad. The confession was too much that someone quickly called the police to come and arrest Mary. But then they equally asked her to mention the name of the wizard. But before she could say it, she was already running mad. She quickly undressed herself and started running inside the market. Until date, she is still mad. Esther, on the other hand, got money from her elder brother who has been away all this while. Esther started back her food business because that is what she actually had passion for. Although at first the food was slow, but then it was steady. Esther continued and her customers started coming back. Everyone was always talking about Mary and her poisonous food that they thought was the best food. Thank you so much for listening. This story should let us all understand that we all have something that we are good with. Even if you don't have the head for books, you don't like school, there is something you're good at. And you, if you love school, why not focus on it and pray and be on your own lane? Jealousy and envy has never ever worked good on anyone. It always ends up in chaos. Yes. But then, if we always authentic, whatever we are doing in our craft, in everything, and with God on our side, we will always excel. That is it. Being a good friend and later turn into a bad friend is one of the worst things that anybody could ever experience. So guys, thank you if I watched up to this moment. Please remember to like, remember to share, remember to subscribe, and please on your notification bell so each time I post new videos you'll be notified. I'll be posting new videos every day for now, so stay tuned for more entertaining stories, okay? And please, in case advertisement pops up as you're watching my videos, kindly help me watch. And as much as you can, help share my videos, okay? Help and promote my channel. Also, let us hear from you in the comment section, okay? Let us hear and know your own thoughts about the story, and also let us know where you're watching from. I'll see you on my next video, guys. Bye.